is She. Yes, we are in here at the headquarters of Sevens Magazine here in Virginia Beach discussing all kind of things. We just finished Michelle Obama, Sarah Palin. Now we're going to move into something that I know is going to touch each and every one of us. Boss versus bitch. Why is it that there's a double standard within the professional corporate world that if you're going to be strong, decisive, and a person to take action, that if you're a woman, you're considered a bitch. But if you're a man, you're considered the boss. So, you know, we were talking about Nicki Minaj, my girl out in Alabama. Got to give Yolanda a big shout out. She had hit me up on Facebook and she was saying, you know, she saw an interview with Nicki Minaj and she was saying how, you know, why is it that she's considered a bitch when it's time to put her foot down, lay out what she wants for herself, her goals, her standards of excellence, when she's trying to achieve things. Why is that? And I mean, I don't know what the standard of excellence is. It's all a gimmick. That's not her butt for real. Right, exactly. That's not, and she ain't had no butt implants or no injections. That is not her butt. That's a butt pad. Like, I'm gonna get you sucker, okay? But that's a gimmick. But we're not gonna get off track
because it was really, really big when she was on the award show, and then when you see her in the videos, you're like,
I'm gonna go here. When I first saw her rip the runway,
I know that's
she
right.
was not that.
She wasn't. Not at all.
I was about to start feeling like, what did her and Delicious do? What did they do? I need some of that. I do squats,
right? Some serious squats.
Yeah. Yes. But okay, so you know, all of us have had that experience though, where you're out here, because I know, like you said, you're an event marketer, you're the creator of some of these things. I know with you being president of Paragon, you know, all of us. I don't know, what do you do, ma'am?
Well, I'm a trainer.
Okay.
For T-Mobile. I educate a class between 25 and 30 adults.
Oh, I know you get it. I know you get it. And with you, you're out here trying to make it happen.
Yes, and I'm in the school system, so definitely you're against all different faces. You're with politics, you're with, you know, educators, you're with vendors. So yeah, I'm catching it.
Right. And Miss Hinkle, we're not leaving because I know you got that good hair, so somebody try to get on you. But you know, I know when we started talking about this topic, you know, even my coworkers, at first somebody had threw out there that, you know, it's a color thing. No, it's a chauvinistic thing. Right. Color comes secondary.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, when you're out here and you're trying to make a name for yourself, you're trying, because leadership is not given by a title. Leadership is either in you or it's not. You're going to have to work on learning how to be a leader. You know, and I know within my climb, within the company that I work for, 8 years of being there, you know, I will say that racially, some of them haven't had, it wasn't a comfortable transition to the top. However, what I will say is now when we take all that out, it was control issues, leadership, like who's gonna dominate, you know, the last survivor. I'm a Spartan.
Nice. It's like a
lead by example.
I think it's more like a like he was saying, it's chauvinistic. It's like
very chauvinistic. Very.
Like, in other words, you know, it's a double standard. You know, it's okay for the man he wants to be the leader, he wants to be the head, he wants to be the boss. But when there's an area for a female or for a woman to actually take care of her business or be disciplined or possibly even better at something than a man, I think the real issue is that men don't know how to submit to women when they need to submit to women.
Oh, you feel like that?
I do feel like that. I do feel like that. And I think it's just a double standard. It's not saying one is better than the other. It's just
you cannot take race out of it. I don't care what you say.
How about a lot of men don't want to listen to a woman though?
And on top of it, not up the line.
They would listen to
well, here's the deal. I'm not going to go there with you. You know why I'm not going to agree with you? Because we raise nations. And I'm going to tell you something, honey. Them white men were nannied up with a lot of mammies out here that was black. We raised them. So they going to listen to us. I had an old head tell me one day, and I, you know, this was a woman that she does the hiring for Isle of Wight Public School, and that's one of my mentors. And I talked to her one day, and she said, "It will be an older white man that will be your mentor, because another woman, white or black, is going to feel threatened. Right. The black man is the lowest person on the totem pole here. So the way that the hierarchy goes in corporate America is the white man, the black woman." and then the white lady,
and then the black man. Oh wait, no, the Hispanic, Chinese,
and then
or whatever else.
But in the hierarchy of the way things go, because if you know what I'm saying. Yes, I totally can relate to the perspective of that you're giving. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to analyze it and really break it down and try to see what is it truly, I have to say I've had a Caucasian have my back within the company that I work for, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been there. So what she said came to pass. It was like prophecy.
I'm not gonna say you're not gonna have that, because we live in a multicultural society.
Yeah, but it is gonna be somebody that says.
But what about how women are exploited in today's, corporate America?
You have to
We
get
are
to the top.
Exactly.
You gotta wear some
exploited.
cleavage.
Yeah, you gotta wear some cleavage. Because even like, I'm coming up in the music business. I have seen in the forefront where there are men who want you to pull your panties down and pull your skirt up to get where it is that you need to be here in the music industry. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, we as women, first of all, we allowed it. So that's why it's so easy for men to say, pull your panties down and pull your hands up.
Superhead made it hard for everybody. Superhead.
But what I will say is this, and I will say that's so funny. I won't even I won't even but anyway, I will say that, and I'll say maybe it's because of my age, I'll throw it out there. I'm only 26, but from what I've dealt with, there have been a lot of black men in my corner who have had my back, who had no problem, even with the event that I have. Look, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're not going to do, and have had no issues. I've had on both sides, I've had other people who want to take me out on a dinner to talk about when we're going to have your event and my event. You can send that to me in an email, brother.
Right.
Like, why would you have a dinner for? Why would you do a
Because
dinner
it's
for?
intimate. It's intimate.
Of
They
course.
need that intimate
Of
setting.
course,
that
but I have
intimate
both
setting
ends. You know what I mean? I have a whole slew of brothers. Like most of my people that work with me are brothers, and they have been no problem. Look, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do. They have no issues listening to me. So I think it's really both sides. I really think that a lot of us. I don't know if it's, again, it could be just my age and I haven't dealt with a lot of men or whatnot, but it could just be the fact that brothers right now, honestly, are probably really tired of the fact that everybody's in their face 24/7 trying to tell them what to do. And the last thing they want is their own woman to do the same thing.
I'm gonna go here though. Cause hold on.
I'm just saying.
I'm glad she said it. That's the baby. That's the baby. That's the baby. Let me turn around for this.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Sim. Here's what's happening. We were originally, before the European came to take over the Roman Empire, we were originally a matriarchal society. The women ran. We give life.
Agreed.
Okay? They didn't come before us because they come out of us.
Agreed.
Okay? We were a matriarchal society. If we even go back to the Da Vinci Code, and the Rosicrucians actually believe to celebrate the women. All the different societies. If y'all check out the tribes in Africa, everybody.
We were on pedestals.
Spanish,
Agreed.
the Spanish culture.
Agreed.
The Spanish culture. They get the mama last name.
Agreed.
And everybody's
That's
last
right.
name.
That's
Okay?
true.
It's a
Agreed.
matriarchal society.
Agreed.
What has happened, the Europeans have come and imposed.
They missed the game.
Well, here's the deal. They came and they have imposed their way of life
Agreed.
on other people who are Aboriginal, indigenous to the land.
Come on now.
So what we have now is a patriarchal society. That's when we had kings.
Agreed.
And you had to show your lord. See, and that's the whole thing. Right. Because we sit back and we say we want a man to make a decision. We want a man to take care of home. But home, listen to this. Back in slavery, they broke the unit of the family up.
Agreed.
All day long with the men.
Agreed.
So therefore, how can we sit back now? Now we having role issues. We got single family homes. We got people who are missing that duality of feminine and masculine. And so what's happening is they don't know their roles, and we have actually adopted half of the stuff that's going on out here. We've adopted from the European culture. So that's what ends up happening. That's my stance on it. Boss versus bitch. At the end of the day, I am a boss. Okay? And you know what? I'd rather have somebody fear me than to think they can come to me and say anything. Now on that note, 757. We want y'all to tune right back in. We got 2 more topics this Sunday. It's she.